My dear child, I want you to stop whatever you are doing right now and truly feel these words in the deepest part of your heart. What I am about to share with you is not just a message. It is a letter written from my heart directly to yours. It is something I have been waiting to tell you. And today is the day I want you to hear it clearly, feel it completely, and carry it with you for the rest of your life. You are not reading these words by accident. You did not arrive here by chance. I brought you here because I have something important to say to you, and I need you to listen with your whole heart open. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Not on your hardest day, not in your loneliest night, not in those quiet moments when you sat in the dark and wondered if anyone in this universe even cared about you. I was there. I am always there, and I will never stop being there for you. This is not just a comforting thought. This is the absolute truth, and I want it to sink deep into your soul like water soaking into dry ground. I want you to walk in my light today, not tomorrow, not when things get better, not when you feel more ready or more worthy. Right now, today, exactly as you are. I want you to walk forward with your head held high, knowing that the one who created the stars and painted the sunrise and breathed life into this entire universe is walking right beside you. That is not a small thing. That is everything. And I want you to feel it in your bones. You and your family are safe under the cover of my love. My blood is a shield around your home, around your children, around every person you hold dear. There is no darkness powerful enough, no enemy strong enough, no curse wicked enough to break through the wall I have built around you. My angels are not just floating in some distant corner of heaven. They are right here, right now, standing guard over your life. They are fighting battles you cannot even see, winning wars on your behalf before the enemy even has a chance to come close to you. So please, my child, let go of the fear that has been gripping your heart. You are not exposed. You are not vulnerable. You are covered by the most powerful force in all of existence, and that force is my love for you. I want you to honor me, not because I need your praise to feel good about myself, but because when you turn your heart toward me, something incredible happens inside you. When you come to me with love and respect, when you quiet the noise of the world and sit still in my presence, I pour something into you that nothing else in this world can give you. I fill you with peace that makes no logical sense. I fill you with wisdom that goes beyond what any book or teacher could ever offer you. I fill you with strength that surprises even yourself. Every word I speak carries life in it. Not just nice-sounding words, real, living, breathing power that changes things. When my word takes root in your heart, your whole world begins to shift. You begin to see things differently. You begin to think differently. You begin to carry yourself differently. And as that happens, wonderful things begin to find their way to you. Opportunities appear, healings happen, relationships are restored. Miracles become part of your everyday story. I know there have been times when I told you about my promises, and you found it hard to believe them. I know there were moments when the gap between what I said and what you could see felt impossibly wide. I understand that. I am not upset with you for those moments of doubt. I know how heavy life can be. I know how long some waiting seasons can feel. But today I want you to gather up every piece of courage you have and choose to believe again. Choose to trust me one more time, because I am not a liar. I have never been a liar. What I say I do. What I promise, I fulfill. The only question is whether you will hold on long enough to see it come to pass. I am steady. I am consistent. I am the same in the morning as I am at midnight. I do not love you more when you are doing well, and less when you are struggling. My love for you is not tied to your performance. It is not based on how many good things you did this week or how many times you failed. I love you with a love that has no conditions attached to it, and that love will never change. Not ever. I see everything inside you. Every feeling, every hidden thought, every secret desire that you have never spoken out loud. I know the dreams you gave up on. I know the prayers you stopped praying because you got tired of waiting. I know the places in your heart where old pain has been sitting quietly for years. I see all of it, and none of it makes me love you less. In fact, knowing all of that only makes me want to help you more. I am not a God who watches from a distance. I am a Father who leans in close, who listens carefully, and who does everything possible for your good because you are mine and I love you. If these words are already doing something real inside you, I want to invite you to respond right now, like this message, as your first act of agreement with what God is placing in your heart. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that every message prepared for you finds you at exactly the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. Every day there are new words of hope and faith waiting for you here through this mission. By sowing into it, you are helping carry this kind of tender, honest love letter to hearts that are still in the dark, still needing to hear that they are not alone. What you give comes back to you as the very peace and covering being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay, because there is still more ahead. Right now, in this exact moment, I am giving you peace. Not the surface-level kind that disappears the moment something goes wrong. I am giving you a deep, unshakable peace that settles into the core of who you are and stays there, no matter what the circumstances around you look like. Let that peace wash over you right now. Let it push out every worry, every anxious thought, every fear that has been living in the back of your mind. You do not need to carry all of that. I am here. Give it to me. I am strong enough to hold it all. And I want to. Beautiful things are happening in your life right now, even if you cannot see them yet. I know that might be hard to believe when things look messy or confusing or painful. But I need you to understand something important. Just because you cannot see what I am doing does not mean I am not doing anything behind the scenes. In the invisible places, I am working, I am arranging, I am setting things in order. I am moving people and circumstances into the right positions. I am preparing gifts for you that are so good they would take your breath away if you could see them right now. So keep going, keep trusting. Keep your eyes open with expectation, because what is coming is worth the wait. Take a step forward today with faith. Just one step. You do not have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the next step. And I promise you, when your foot lands, I will be there to steady you. I have never let you fall in a way that I did not also reach down to pick you up. And I never will. As you start each day, I want you to begin it with joy in your heart, even before you check your phone. Even before you think about everything on your to-do list. Even before the worries of the day start crowding in. In that first sacred moment when you open your eyes, feel me there. Feel my spirit around you like a warm blanket. Say good morning to me. I am always there waiting for that moment. I treasure those morning moments with you more than you know. My word has already taken root in your heart. You may not always feel it working, but it is there, like a seed planted deep in the soil that you cannot see growing until one day it breaks through the surface and becomes something strong and beautiful. That is what is happening inside you. You are growing in ways you do not even realize yet. And the growth that is happening in you right now is getting you ready for everything that is ahead. Look around you at the world. So many people are wandering through life without direction. They are chasing things that they think will make them happy. Money, status, approval, pleasure, only to find that when they get those things, there is still an emptiness inside. They trust people who let them down. They chase dreams that belong to someone else. They run themselves ragged trying to fill a hole in their soul with things that can never fill it. And slowly, quietly, they drift further and further away from me, not because I push them away, but because they got so busy looking for answers in all the wrong places that they stopped looking for me. But you, my child, you have been different. Even in your moments of doubt, even in your seasons of confusion, you kept coming back. You kept reaching for me. And that means everything. That is why I want you to be a carrier of hope in the world around you, not by being preachy or pushy, but simply by letting my love shine through the way you live, the way you speak, the way you treat people, the way you handle hard days. People are watching, and when they see something different in you, something peaceful, something genuine, something unshaken, they will wonder what it is, and that is your moment to point them to me. There are people all around you who look perfectly fine on the outside, but are falling apart on the inside. They scroll through their phones, showing everyone their highlight reel, while behind closed doors they cry themselves to sleep. They smile at work, and then sit in their cars in the parking lot feeling completely hollow. They laugh with friends, but feel utterly alone in a crowded room. These people need hope. Real hope, not motivational quotes that fade by morning, not temporary fixes that wear off. They need the kind of hope that holds you together when everything around you is falling apart. That is the hope I offer, and I want to offer it through you. Let my light flow through you as you go about your day. You do not have to do anything grand or extraordinary. Just be kind, be patient, be genuine. Listen when someone needs to be heard. Smile when someone looks like they have forgotten what a smile feels like. Speak gently when someone around you is hurting. These small acts of love carry enormous power, and they plant seeds in people's hearts that I can water and grow into something beautiful. The whole world is desperately searching for hope right now, and I have placed you right in the middle of your corner of the world to be a light in it. Do not underestimate the power of one life lived with love and faith. You have no idea how many people you will touch. You have no idea how far the ripples of your kindness will travel. But I do, and it is more than you can imagine. I want to stop here with you for just a moment before we go into the next part of this letter. You are still in this word, and that itself is the faithfulness being described. This channel was built to carry this kind of intimate, honest love letter to hearts that are still in the dark, still wondering if they matter. If this message has been that letter for you today, consider going to the link in the pinned comment below. Give what your heart freely offers. A coffee? A small seed? Anything at all. Because what you plant into a mission that carries this kind of word to people who are still hollow returns to you as more of the very light and hope being poured out right now. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes. Now I want to speak to something in your heart that has been bothering you. I know that there are times when you feel held back, when fear creeps in and tells you that you are not enough, that you have made too many mistakes, that your past disqualifies you from the beautiful future I have been promising. I want you to hear me very clearly on this. That is a lie. Every single word of it is a lie, and I need you to stop agreeing with it. I have set you free. Not partially free, not mostly free, completely free. The chains that used to hold you down, the shame, the guilt, the fear, the regret, all of it has been broken. You are not who you used to be. You are not defined by what you did before you knew better. You are not trapped by the worst moments of your story. I have rewritten your story. I have washed it clean and given you a fresh page. And on that page I am writing something extraordinary. Be careful about what you allow into your mind and heart. The things you watch, the things you listen to, the conversations you have, the thoughts you entertain. All of these things either build you up or tear you down. Guard your inner world carefully. Let my truth be what fills your mind. When a fearful thought comes, replace it with what I say. When a doubtful voice speaks up, answer it with my promises. When negativity tries to settle in your heart, push it out with gratitude and worship. You have the power to do this because my spirit lives inside you, and my spirit is stronger than anything that tries to come against you. Do not let anger follow you to bed at night. When the day is done, lay your burdens down at my feet. Give me the frustrations, the disappointments, the things that did not go the way you hoped. Give me the words that hurt you and the situations that felt unfair. I will take them all, and in exchange, I will give you rest, real rest, the kind where you wake up in the morning with a renewed sense of purpose and energy, ready to go again. You are my beloved child, and I have dressed you in something that cannot be taken from you. It is a covering of life and power, an anointing that I placed on you before you were even born. People may not always see it, but it is there. And those who have spiritual eyes can see it clearly. You are marked. You are chosen. You are set apart for something significant. And that significance is not based on how impressive your resume is or how many followers you have, or how much money is in your bank account. It is based on my calling on your life, and that calling is permanent. I want you to know that I am personally involved in every area of your life. Your work, your relationships, your health, your home, your future. I am not a distant overseer who occasionally checks in on you. I am intimately involved in the details. I know what you need before you even ask for it. I am already working on the solutions to problems you have not even encountered yet. I am already preparing the blessings that are on their way to you. And when they arrive, I want you to recognize them for what they are, signs of my love and faithfulness in your life. And now, dear friend, if these words are touching your heart and you feel something stirring deep inside you, I want to ask you to do something simple. Subscribe to this channel and stay connected. Every day there are new words of hope and faith waiting for you here. Come back. Let this be a place where your spirit gets refilled and your faith gets strengthened. You deserve that daily encouragement, and I want to make sure you never miss it. I want to talk to you now about something very important, and I need you to really hear this. There will be times in life when you face giants, enormous problems that stand in your way and look completely impossible to get past. Situations that seem hopeless. Obstacles that make you want to turn around and give up. I know those moments. I have seen you in them, and I want you to know that those giants are not there to destroy you. They are there to reveal something. They are there to show you what I can do. They are there to give me a chance to step in and do what only I can do. When you face a giant, do not look at the giant and calculate your chances based on your own strength. That math will never work in your favor. Instead, look at me. Remember who I am. Remember what I have already done in your life. Remember the times when things looked impossible and then suddenly shifted. Remember the prayers I answered that you had almost stopped praying. Let those memories fuel your faith right now, because the same God who came through for you before is the same God standing with you today. I have not changed. My power has not weakened. My love for you has not diminished. I am still exactly who I have always been, and I am still fully committed to you. Fear is not a friend. It steals peace and clouds judgment, making problems seem more daunting. You possess the power to reject fear, declaring that you are led by faith rather than by fear. With divine strength as your shield, nothing opposing you can prevail. Trust that even in long periods of waiting, every moment has purpose, preparing something greater than you envisioned. Do not be discouraged by past disappointments. Your faith is being perfected, and miracles are on the way. The opinions and criticisms of others do not define you. Your value comes from your Creator, who has chosen and approved you before birth. Move away from the weight of seeking others' approval and embrace your true identity, forgiven, loved, and purposeful. Your past holds no claim on your present or future. You are made new and clean through grace. Current trials serve as preparation for your future, strengthening your spirit and building perseverance that will serve you well ahead. Acknowledge your unique calling and purpose, for you have a specific assignment that no one else can fulfill. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Your journey is custom-made and beautiful, designed intentionally by the one who created you. Embrace your uniqueness and the path laid before you. Your story holds great significance, and your breakthrough is approaching, uniquely tailored for you. Focus on your home, the essence of peace permeating within, where healing occurs and love flows freely. It should be a sanctuary that transforms visitors and speaks of divine presence. I am blessing your home now, infusing every corner with care, your kitchen, bedrooms, and gathering spaces, creating a haven where heaven meets earth. For family members who feel distant, maintain hope. I love them fiercely and see them clearly. Continue praying for them and showing a life of love without judgment. Prayer, a heartfelt conversation with me, aligns your heart with mine and enhances your faith. I want to partake in all aspects of your life, communicate your fears, gratitude, and creativity, as I care about the authentic you. When you pray with faith, my power intervenes, bringing about shifts in challenging situations. Stay rooted in my word. It is alive and speaks into your realities. Build your life on this unchanging foundation, which will support you through any storm. Regarding finances, I am your provider. Though challenges may arise, trust me to meet your needs and guide you creatively. Keep praying and honoring me with what you have, and I will multiply your provisions. Silence can be uncomfortable, even frightening, but it is essential for clarity and healing. Through stillness, you offer a profound expression of trust, allowing for deeper connection. This is where spiritual power blossoms. Embrace moments of quiet to breathe, listen, and receive, as healing and insights grow in presence. Life happens in the now. Dwelling on the past or future can blind you to the gifts before you. Engage with the present moment, discovering divine beauty in everyday occurrences, warm sunlight, laughter, or the scent of coffee as reminders of love and goodness. Gratitude transforms your perspective. It is not mere politeness. It is a powerful spiritual weapon, especially in difficult times. When you choose gratitude, you affirm faith amid adversity, opening yourself to blessings. Recognize the essential aspects of life, from health to daily comforts, that many overlook. Shift your focus to opportunities instead of obstacles, cultivating joy rooted in divine love. Life unfolds in seasons, each with its distinct purpose. Winter symbolizes preparation, nurturing hidden growth for future flourishing. Embrace this time as a necessary phase aimed at strengthening your foundation. Spring brings renewal, requiring care for new beginnings. Attend to them with love and faith, ensuring they thrive against doubts while anticipating the beautiful transformation ahead. Abundance is present, with growth and the fruits of your faith becoming clear. Enjoy this summer season without guilt, receiving the good things that come from love. Share these blessings generously, allowing them to strengthen your faith for what is next. For some, autumn signifies endings, as things that fulfilled their purpose fall away. While loss may accompany these changes, recognize that completion is part of a greater journey. Trust in transitions as unfamiliar paths lead to new beginnings. Recognize divine appointments in your life relationships that are intentional and meant to encourage or support you. Appreciate these connections and be generous to those in need, knowing that each act of kindness is accounted for. However, discern who truly deserves your investment, as some may have less noble intentions. I am not the cause of your suffering. Instead, pain arises from human choices and a broken world. I promise to bring good from your hardships, transforming wounds into testimonies. Your experiences, whether difficult or joyful, contribute to your depth and compassion. Share your stories, for they hold power to inspire and uplift others. Carry my grace by pointing others toward me through your journey. Lastly, if this message resonates, consider making this community a part of your regular spiritual practice. Subscribe and engage consistently to nourish your faith. Share this message of hope with someone who needs it. As hope grows when shared together, we can create a community that chooses faith and love daily. Remember, you belong, and your voice holds power. Words shape beliefs, which drive behaviors and outcomes, ultimately narrating your life. To transform your story, start using positive language about yourself, avoiding defeatist statements. Instead, declare abundance, healing, and opportunity. Your words have implications beyond yourself. They can encourage others who need affirmation. Speak life into them, recognizing their strengths and gifts, which can have lasting effects. Consider the legacy you create with each choice. Your values and actions will influence generations. Living with integrity, faith, and love teaches those around you and plants seeds for a fruitful legacy. You matter and can make a difference starting now. Tend to your heart like a garden. Regularly examine what grows within, removing negativity like bitterness or pride that can choke joy and peace. Allow love, joy, and peace to flourish instead, cultivated by prayer, the Word, and daily practices of gratitude and worship. Finally, embrace the unique race set before you, knowing it is not a competition but a path only you can run. You have a unique race to run, and it is crucial to focus on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others. Diverting your attention can slow you down and lead to missteps. Trust that your path is tailor-made for you. Trying to fit into someone else's journey is painful. Endurance is essential. Run at a sustainable pace and show up consistently, even when progress seems slow. Value the lessons learned during challenging seasons. Joy, which is rooted in unchanging love, can sustain you even when happiness wanes. Your life story, filled with both struggles and triumphs, is being intricately woven together into something beautiful. Trust in the process, knowing that nothing in your life is wasted and everything can be restored. You belong to a community that supports one another through struggles and joys. Create genuine connections that are rooted in honesty and vulnerability, as they provide strength during tough times. Recognize the miracles already in your hands. Ordinary gifts can lead to extraordinary outcomes when surrendered with faith. Do not wait for more. Start where you are with what you have, and trust that even small offerings made in faith can create significant impact. Embrace your journey and the power of community. You possess enough for me to work with. No matter how small it seems, I assure you, you will be amazed. I am not a distant watcher, but a loving, engaged father who cares deeply about your life, growth, joy, and well-being. You can approach me anytime in any state, and I am always here for you. There is no distance too great for my love. My arms are always open, and I celebrate your return. No matter how long you have been away, know your identity. You are significant and not flawed beyond use or love. Your name is known in heaven, and I have specific plans tailored for you. Do not let negativity or doubt diminish your value. You have much to offer. Let go of bitterness towards those who misunderstand you. Forgiveness brings personal freedom and healing. By forgiving, you release burdens and invite peace. Address your dreams and deep desires. They are divine clues planted in your heart for a purpose. Take steps toward them, regardless of perfect conditions, and watch me work wonders. You were made to thrive, shine, and make an impact. Trust me, and together we will create something extraordinary, with your willingness as the key. Acknowledge the deep weariness some feel from prolonged struggles, the exhaustion that rest alone cannot alleviate. Seek soul rest which arises from relinquishing control and allowing support. In quiet moments, bring your burdens to me and let me lighten your load, empowering you to work in partnership rather than isolation. Resting is a sign of wisdom that fuels purpose. Hope, profound and unwavering, is essential for survival, nurturing progress even in despair. I promise to fulfill all that I have declared about your life, filled with blessings and purpose. Speak your faith aloud, recognizing the power your words hold. They shape reality and transform the atmosphere. Your current chapter is not the conclusion. New beginnings and miracles await. Hold on, trust deeply, for transformation is on the horizon. You are cherished with an enduring love, a love that remains steadfast through trials. I want to pause here one last time before we close. You have stayed through every word of this letter, and that itself is a kind of openness being honored. If this word has been doing something real in you today, go to the link in the pinned comment below. Give what your heart freely offers. A coffee, a small seed, anything at all. Because what you sow into a mission that carries this kind of tender, personal word to hearts that are still sitting in their dark places returns to you as the very love and peace being poured out throughout every line. The link is pinned. Give freely. And before you go, my dear child, there is one final thing I want to ask of you. If this letter has sat with you today in a way that felt real, if it has named the fear, the loneliness, the hidden pain, and replaced it with something warmer, honor that with an act of faithfulness. Go to the link in the pinned comment below. Plant a seed. Give what your heart says to give. A coffee, a small offering, whatever feels right. Because what you sow into a mission that carries this kind of tender, personal letter to hearts that are still sitting in the dark, wondering if God sees them, returns to you as the very love being poured out throughout every line of this word. And share this with someone you know needs to hear today that they are not alone, that they have never been alone, and that the one who made them is still writing their story. The link is pinned. Heaven sees what you do with this moment, Go forth with confidence, coupled with trust in me, for together you are resilient. Embrace life joyfully and trust entirely, demonstrating belief in my goodness and your hopeful future. You are beloved and destined for greatness. Remember, you are mine, and nothing can diminish the beauty of the future I have prepared for you. Rise with renewed faith, your best